Makasia a course so my
sure.
Media fiscal review. Minister for Finance, Dr. Amin Adam. The two job. Per thing section 28 of the Public Financial Management Act 2016 at 91. Now, me read the paragraph B okay. I think it's a very significant. Paragraph 7. Or say, Mr. Speaker, the last 2 years have been extremely challenging globally, and Ghana has not been an exception. The difficult economic environment has truly affected businesses and families, particularly the vulnerable in our society. So, osete in the stage, you know, or catch Ghana phone to Machebe John for say, in fear me no a chomocono, and Mamu Ayadin, ever we are say mine so. Ena ebisoso akayen na o se omo aka omo ne mo ye omo nyuma ena omo so omo ye vulnerable that's say omo sheda enya den so na aban no na Kufuor Dr. Bamia eda nim no ede omo shame omo Philip pains no na o the to Ghana for nyan se dia cost no enya bo apayo Ghana no ma ekoso nya dia abana shashada nemum ayade bia akoso ewiase twe United Kingdom for example free COVID ever amati some prime minister be nyansa a choice say ewiase mu no enama mu ayeden amayeden o hwe so de nansen ekoso e wo Kenya ni nyaaya because of enama mu ayeden e wo wiase na meba we so proper no onu say the course so Kenya na manfo bi agents ka say o say ebi eden e course so e wa Ghana ana o san ka course Ghana da o say Ghana for ye do ye man ye dwema ye me say o man no ye che amno ayeye na aboy ene enchima obi me say oni obi nya adwia na say o man ma enkoyi a ana na ma etochima or say your per kwanya me feel say a bit me abona ya solve problem no dan say ya be idea e de o how ni amane abre o man no omo free mu e wo Kenya isebio ye hu omo bi omo show craft for forever meanwhile ajapadia omo ko sese no aban no edomo sika omo to bana basa dey ebesa ye
sure
enti no bibi say bana say wo ka say oye gidigidi wo be hyebachi ko ne koye bone ko ne ko sa japade na say Yakupon ni ho afofie na say udidem ana say ofrimu a you suffer you
the consequence
that's it but abana besa ede omano sika asa aye noma ese nyanti no o say ye dwendwen ho mienu na semba ya pe kwan a e fi se ebo a ebetimi afise now after forcing my leader ya dey bet to dwano o kan sembe bre na hwe nim but you see oh yeah man osema o say o ma nipa won say o ya credible. What should I say that? Once I make a say, my can't say in Mamuade, what is it? Then you also talk about the Abanaye and the Babasoye. Now, I can say media policy review, no, Shinima, then you know, not being fair. But me can say, okay, when you way a there plus,
yes,
but when you will not face Antosin, people will believe you. I mean, with that, that is how I think we need to build up our politics. And let's say be a 10 be a negative. Now, I mean Adam Ekachen say
Asempa FM.
Especially 2022 December. You who say inflation it got to about 54%. Menoka is about 22.8%. It's still not the best. But at least there's an improvement. You who is a growth rate last year they projected 1.5%. At the end of the year now, we did about 2.9%. First quarter of last year, now 3.1. So, but as we speak now, 4.7. There's an improvement. Question said, can we do better? I think we can. But at least no, you will say it's a career about a year in Quanche. You see, you know one thing. I saw last year, this same period, about 22%. The same period this year, no, at least 18%. At least there is some form of improvement. So, yeah, international reserve. Last year, a year ago, near 2.5 months of import cover. Now, no, we are doing about 3.1 months. Meaning, there's an improvement. Can we do better? Of course, we can. So, and we have been projecting say by the end of the year, now inflation now at 22.8. No, we are hoping to be more than 15%. That is the point. Apart from this, no, other projects are going on. Ghana, you signed onto an IMF program. This is about the 17th of 18th time you call IMF program. 2015, we signed onto the program. You promote 2019. You cycle back because of, the enemy say Ekosiisen, Ukraine, and Russia, because of COVID-19 period. No, we are so be to say a hard effect on us.
Sure.
Meanwhile, so we have to do debt restructuring in the country. Not a thing, but buying at your bondholders, or are buying securities note about 12 billion cedis about to me at this person. Now a debt to GDP ratio, it was hovering around 100%, like a so.
Yeah.
As we speak, because of the debt exchange program now, about 70%, which is an improvement. So the negotiation skills now, your team, as part of the official creditor committee, headed by France and Paris, on Bohomodin. We know say Minister of Finance, say, yeah, it may restructure about $5.1 billion, okay, of our debt with these bilateral credits. I mean, debt respite relief to the tune of about $2.8 billion. I will say between 2023 and 2026. It means that portion now you differ no. Am I a space to spend Sika Sanka ye
Asempa FM.
Spend I bet my boy I met me I hands on some of our infrastructural deficit. Again, or some men who say Eurobond debt about $13.1 billion. They're not forgiveness. Among the $4.7 billion either actually in Kutia. It means that scanner in Kutiano. And my the fiscal environment space no. So I bet to me I hear some of our store projects in the country. Apart from this $4.7 billion no air debt forgiveness no. We also have fiscal space of about $4.4 billion. Yet deferred till after 2026. So these are some of the visible achievements abandoned and Saka to the negotiations no. Osaka say IPPs no independent power producers no. Let me negotiate 5 out of 7 are about $6.6 billion. So that by the time the contract is over now, we will save that amount of money. And it's called sign criteria. But because of effective and efficient negotiations now, we are not going to handle that. And I think say a plus. So it's not the best say you fight who you home with this situation. But at least no baby papa be then if member my that space not to do that. Or some catcher say for example, tell me I shan't wait number free bar. Afari military hospital is not completed. Very soon, Mampani Commission. That project started around 2008. Mika said Jeko for time. It was part of the Eurojet projects of 8 hospitals. So yatimi I no free ho. Me no ka say Formina Hospital. It has been done, completed. Last week, my opinion of commission Kumawu Hospital that's been done. So Pempe, the first national airport, Ankopa Dome has been done. Now, Kokumasia, that's where we use. So, Entino, Yakubu Tali International Airport, Tamale, and also now has been done. Some critical projects, me to South Korea, so me to Kobina side Dominion. I will share Juma Kosu of Franco, that stretch now. So, all this, you know, I mean, Skashima, you wear Sakwa now, Obama say, a bit open up the space. So, that of Franco in Savum Quanum. It is still ongoing. Bypasser on the same stretch in Savum, Accra to Kumasi, bypasses no, about Konongo, Fakonongo, and Eastern region, Osium, Otalina Dokon Makra. There's another bypasser. We all do all this by Sakwano. As that now, a Kosua, Nipa would needlessly no. Menu are so bad there, but the traffic, the congestion on that stretch, no. Nina, a bit more there. Abwa. So, over other areas, like to protect the vulnerable, leap intervention, buying Etimi, Apegem, capitation grants, Yatimi, I increase, school feeding programs. School feeding, as we speak, around 2016, about 1.6 million of our people from kindergarten to basic. So as we speak now, it's around 4 million. So that is an improvement. Nina Scar was planned to protect the vulnerable in society. So and road constructions are also in this country, almost every part of the country. And can I say because a bit Lamte Circle, a bit so flower pod, almost every place, Ashanti region, a bit so coso. So the government is doing everything possible. So the bear you bet me achieve fiscal consolidation, stability and growth. Once important as summer or kanye. The 8.2 billion cedis are the best support SMEs. So the buyer, small, medium scale enterprises no. On Benya Ska, so the buyer, bet me Alpha Nipa. Now my expand our business. I'm expand it. Now I'm also a normal Dija. Next car air bus system. So I'm going to expand their employment will also be created. So a critical intervention. I'm happy to say, Minister Edina Niade, we need to empower these small enterprises. Now my day, now so money. Fees in the high school. Between January and June, about 1.5 billion has been spent. So that a bit me. Sustaining that intervention. So, looking at the budget now, a lot of things have been done. Now, what can be about bringing back toll on our roads and our
in
bridges
2025
and our bridges 2025? For me, I think it's something laudable, and I'm hoping say with the framework now on development, it better in a way. Human interface no. Yes.
Okay.
So that we see what is there. What make a country be so? Bare 1 or 2 kilometers you see to book there. So they're electronic. And I'm thinking that maybe that is the angle they want.
And no, the best example in Ghana is airport parking lot. No?
Yes.
Very simple.
Now, Kumasi, so if you say that intervention everybody. That is an aspect of revenue generation. Osaka new intervention on 2022 or so.
Yes.
And I say we talk about the introduction of property. property
rate,
tax system. There are plans to operationalize it. If it's an now integrated property rate. I think say some form of added revenue. I bet me so me by and large I see say the government is on track. In fact, pre-pandemic levels the books were looking good.
Yes.
So for now Antwata and I fight your cause difficulties.
Okay.
But in the midst of difficulties, the OCA meaning I'm not going to say agenda 111. They are at various stages of completion. We are done here. A bit economy. Government is doing well. So job creation, we almost say unemployment form. But at least I create some interventions. All of them are creative. It me equity some jobs. Even the Jumano and also, but I know say 1D 1F about 150 year establishment, meaning at least I create some form of employment.
Okay.
Say a funny part by let's say 150,000 now. I bet me the journey at to obi table so I create jobs. With that I bet me so I reduce some societal deviant behaviors. The ambulance one ambulance per constituency.
Yes.
At least a funny part. There are some people who are working with the system. Those persons and come sanka a national identification card they introduce every district. Offices a funny part on my year juma. So the drone delivery system among by a phobia a year juma. Then say look at how the place has been refurbished. Very beautiful. And I know say a bit increase your tourism envelope. And Nipa people are going to go there, to work. So this and other interventions are buying to do so actually some jobs. At least it make us say we have stable power, relatively stable power supply in this country. In the midst of difficulties coming. So, and I'm pleading with Ghanaian and say, with Nsema Yaka, what was put in the budget? Budget no into me and solve all our entire problems. There are difficulties. But on the face of it, if you say it is progressive, Debia and Shabia, Abanda Gua, a bit to me, Aboyne, Night Meda, Yakoso, Atumpon, so on. And to know catch me say, to force catch me say, there is nothing in it. Then you are not being fair because get water supply. It is going on. Confanoche maternity block work is progressing on it. So just be fair, say, okay, abano when abano bias no ye. But if you say beer and go discover that is how we do politics. But you don't rubbish everything. So
I'll come back to you. Medasi Eric na message so about when I wrap up. Yes, Eric.
Yeah.
Meaning all the budget is the best started.
Yeah, but okay. May responded to any man no kind of answer.
Sure.
Once I make a mobile phone as I'm just passing comments and or kase beyanka politicians no be a kind of policy and moving kujina bontin say to me and I know when the position on 24-hour economy okay. But prof ejumaya ye obi ani ni din and obi said the omani papa CV ofano esa na nipa hu nti ujuma dia udi obi anim the way obi betina konwa mu etie and is a toda na oba na oniema sesa nipa be hu se oniema sesa ana meboa nipa na ye kana asem no the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, and which is the political party awabe munde on the kandi form wakika nsema hudu opi agana for zuza onye obi okanokre mekofa Maslow theory of needs now betrim yes you're right but yeti kroma sisi e base ade ye basic agana for nyina ni ekoma ho kire wo kromu doesn't know obi e komo e de kom e wo krum enti se Alhaji Bawumia o kan 2020 say okada for emfa motorbike emerge car because John Mahama na okada ye ne policy aye kan wansem e ma ono ka kire o okada riders nso wo motorbike fa beje car e na modada okada drivers na mokofa coastal development cars nketinketi bi besisi ho e na mode okada fo bi kra se ko se o monkohwe na fa moto beje car we onya kalabula this things will you say it
I say ebi monya car no
okada fo no hwan mu na nya car no
sa car nketwa na ebi monya
na hwan na o se otwe okada ya mani bi ha ochina fa ba ko betena se okada riders no mu okruma no Alhaji Bawumia hwan na waji ni moto amane car so sa sune ban no you should stop it obi in the heat of 2020 ya Alhaji Kroya na beka kire se Ghana ni bia benya bank account na bank account uko bia compulsory we na obi mai we ni sika na uko dina suma rural bank so obi account ye mebusa se sen na odetum you said all these things Ghana fo anyo hwe nti wasen aka ho biem e na okeka bi gum ene ye ka say this time around ye ma won kasa mfa comedy mfamu nkokwa o ka ye beka ho asem because Alhaji Bawumia one our catch the Ghana for say a school feeding a quadrigator enti uche presidency kura obehu aduane a mekuru sumarisi fodi kasa we panika why and now the politics now waba mu ekobe 8 years na say unsua lesson bia wo kasa sa wa why how can you tell me say with digitization no aduane obi di wo school feeding ubehu meanwhile almost school feeding grant 8 consecutive yini anko eno this digital hu na wasia kan ho akogina north cheze wo umu omo eno wagada ni pego na aka kire omo so the mobile phone beba no o the 1 CD ba look at this you don't do this we understand the system now kan ho asem no but Ghana hini edru obi enti me phone ya me turn bi a 2000 say Alhaji Bawumia de ma me na boss me bia metua 2 cedis a say Eric J so nim say ma hit me cover 35 years enti say metua boss me bia 2 cedis said o kan ya me de be 80 and 100 years na betua phone na wi
but why do you think that 2 cedis one say apply to phone
when o kan don't correct him we know the man he's very deceitful character you see these are the exact things or in 2016 no very deceitful character. And election 2024 na yekono Ghana for the economy ani bre na ekoto aba enti yesi ye be your doctor abo ade na onye lecture biem yekofa oba chese kruma wo ye economics na obi anya bi da na wa started distinguished speaker series okay no was asambu MPP nkukrafo ewo nyina say young man on enim yansa obe lecture Ghana and where is the city lecture house na no komu no is it full Professor Yanka Momo Henfa Central University nya hona na okọ na odwibia you are no more organizing lectures now in them to mu na ohye mobile phone but Alhaji be serious Ghana politics is about seriousness because people are hungry
Eric
people are hungry
he's still the vice president
and now you're vice president now cannot cry kind of thing
no
the man is not truthful character you know on cannot cry you know me nyabotre saying
your choice of words now
Obi media me
vice president be serious
now we are vice president now the building suit na wenum kasa me farmer lights and quickly on the media budget review and me bisa question bi on my or e bia wo hwe MPP betina konwa so budget bi o mo de akomra hye bedwafie na odin ana meboa and de na ni din de sen
I don't know if mid-year budget statement
yes okay then I prof let ha no omo budget bi omo de komra hye bedwafie bia na odin yenya obatampa budget ajenkwa budget nkunim budget nkabom budget ni ade media ina na motu ne din nyeke na ode ko
media na be ndia he
me abubu ama o wi na wa ma corrections no masa enra budget ya mo de ko yi yenim se kofie ko budget na mo de ko ye dia because eniama na mo de ba na ade bia ni we so Ghana fo asene and you see Obi the way am running on my ni de adru no enra me ti se me amini okojo ye interview say omo di road to be ba na me se na ya sere mo ye ka se mo nkoyi ye ti he bebi ani bi adru wi ase o man bi o ye serious bi age road to enhwehwe ni mu ama mu onti no Yeah, that's why one day, not a whole sector minister issue statement say, or no discretion. I suspend him rapture road to him. Look at this.
Asempa FM.
And they were hailing him. And the same people told us in opposition say Alhaji ba umi akro ya o. Osi sika ejiji na road to okra na betim de ya akwan hu nya se ejebosia. Omo ye on principal characters. Omo ne principle in life because obi we ye nipa you are certain things you won't do it. Na enra wa be gina ba ke kan semu ya kire area o say man to nyom mfro. Ensem na o kan na de be na ya de foforo wo. Because and the finance minister ya wa be Alhaji ba umi our darling boy enim so say onu na betimi abo am awen to me nti can must go can ko. And now our darling boy aba ene mo be kan no mfa nko an ma dada na no san be kan kire dada na. Because President Ekufo-Addo ne betina konwa so in 2017 omo kan budget aboso kan for bose okay e na omo tete nyama so bas oni obi oye kalabule e didwa na wa anye careful obi wo de nchene be ko fie se what of phone connection man I keep telling you the way they are behaving in the system so oh yeah there now the omo toto adwuma ho a they will collapse you enra wakwa ko gina ho ena ye be yesei ena ye yesei ena ye be yesei me enra ade na me expect free ni ho nyina na ye ne market to abi obi because Alhaji ba umi already no onam na oba probo okunya be bia ne wagina so oba obetwa yi levy mebo oba emission levy obetwam VAT on electricity on twema yentua COVID levy on twe so enra was the best opportunity or saying because ono ane finance minister netio nye can must go na wo
that's on your president
oh na so amena mi bi ma what be da economic risk it na yire bona baso Alhaji ebe ma Samiria bona baso no dini kuneti omo ko malata kodi dwa na omo calculate inflation no na ni revise omo ba ban mu a nya malata na omo calculate inflation. We were in this country then Alhaji ba omi aka kire se Ghana Statistical Service a ban sika na editi omo ka no omo no eye data de ba nya accurate because omo nka no kre nti omo na yire share genstra no share kambu na omo ko malata na omo ko di dwa yetna ha ma papa we ko fans and trofo gu ni chen calculate inflation say this is the real inflation of Ghana and what is the real inflation in this country na prof mo munim nyam nti we have the men mo amuni where are they and this is we have the men no they amudi Ghana for obi look at this funny comparison bi omoye in the system we are in 2024 MPP Nico Tenase na was signed the 2024 no compare 2022 say we have done better. Only why na why better. Munim nyam mo embarrassment to the system. You've created a mess. Obi, what about term inflation somewhere 15%. Ode kokodru 54%. A drop here about 20 something percent. Now the 20 something percent and compare 54 and say why are they? Now mo classroom be na mo try. Obi, does it make sense to do that comparison? Your own tenure within your 8 years, you are not even comparing yourself to the previous administration, but you are comparing your own administration or second term 2 years to last year. What sort of argument are they making? Obi, ana they make an only yadrin. And your President Ekufo-Addo ni Alhaji ba umi a comparison we who be we said that. Obi, your ton cement. 27 cities in 2016. And then Mikrom, you turn 115 cities. Now, what Baba catch them say cement now, you turn 115, you have performed better. You also just a Ghana for him as our own. And I'm more bro for no more understand anything. Obi pencil dollar, now you 4 cities. And now pencil dollar, no, almost 16 cities. Na Ghana ni na also complaining what can't you say you have performed better because 16 cities in far better than 4 cities. What sort of thinking? How did they think? How did they reason? Obi pencil. Now a gallon of petrol was hovering around 14 to 15 cities. A gallon of petrol, gallon. Wo pencil no. Ulita any obi pencil gallon boy and a Ghana a gallon of a liter of petrol is more than $1 because $1 is more than 15 cities, right? Until a gallon of petrol in Ghana is hovering around 70 cities. Then, mona munim nyansa anti utimi catch the taxi driver and say they are not only 15 cities, ne woman 70 Ghana and you have performed better. What sort of childish politics is this? So you think you can talk anyhow, you can misbehave anyhow, the open be can anytime. The very day you elected Alhaji Bawumia say o flag bearer, and the first statement na was saying render unqualified apology ma Ghana for nyina. Because Ghana for when say hwe ni mu biem. Obi hwe ni mu biem. Just look at 2016. Now your public debt na saying. According to Auditor General report, to them I'm fair no 2017 they no publish here no. Almost any public debt ye ko nyina na Ghana e kai de 122 billion meboa. And as of June, a year 742 billion. 122 now American. If you come and chroma pencil, but you can be do 122 no. It is 122 billion no. A free 742 billion more President Akufo-Addo the send account. Then they have the guts telling Ghanaians that they have performed better. What a useless administration. Is this useful to the economy of Ghana? Look at how businesses are suffering. And they have almost show remorse. They hear me yawo mo hunu no. And kamunya kwenya na mo kasa Ghana fo anima. And ka chopa ni ngotodwe na wose mubu. And na mo kasa nyina dani ahanta ni dwe kasa na mo ka kire. She say you cannot. They open be out the bay. Obi, when was the last time I called filling stations or coffee local? Huh? What me feel it? And then trot drivers tofu well among gauge because they are grabbing a broken heart. It is not easy. So such reckless government, you are telling Ghanaians said we should give you another opportunity. Now remember see a life. Alhaji Bawumia, what is he bringing on board? What is he bringing on board? Yeah, kojina Cape Kusa. MPP for kojina Cape Kusa. Mobo economic management team. Nanaya or Safuma. What's a solid team and Adana liquid no. Yankaso on a leader. So where's that team? What transaction she have economy na jiegu. Na me adia ya me ya wo wiase nyina after 2025 eko. Obi simple question e was yebuse e hono say amamu obone na omubu omutu Ghana kashe da no. Sika ben ye dikotua Ghana ka. And any minority leader share me to dinama edin also on bekasa later. Obi, do you know say ye to about 2024 we 2024. Na sanyame ya dom kra na ye wene ye election na. Ye first debt how much you see between $1 billion somewhere 17th of January. The subsequent month 13th we are going to pay another bare $450 million. So such a wicked government. Such a wicked government.
Are they wicked?
Now when you wicked, who took a show maho?
I said 122 billion now.
Let's Mameka say moncho. Now you buy what to say default and intriaka.
No, make us more take.
And no make sure say we no ene what default won't mean tua ho ka. What bo besian so chen aban bia bia. And now what the why so yentimi fan compare the obi ayempo. So the make catch on any say ye to aban ne na NDC we nimpo. They've created another hardship in advance for us. So meaning say omo ankasa tran we say adwene bia no betimi dia sovereignty no motu kana sheda no. So we need new ideas, fresh minds, experienced minded people to rule. Obi me no kase CCA tisi krom na ememu ana enam circle na Alhaji Bawumia buso omo in 2016 say omo de omo nsa hye omo botom esisika so na de enso ndesi wo ye be man hwe obeso be mam hwe nse obotom. Nothing is in their pockets, but they are no more talking of pocket and also na mo de campaign me aminu ya penny samia oku boys abre nya na title no is oba power a friend couple boys abre we ja yusu in someone na couple mo kan krom ha and electricity boy den chen danka. And when was the last time omo busa single room and kwada han obi and then in Greater Accra per single room na bia baby apetemu a obi ote obi nkuta 1005 crown hia onya ana meboa nye Alhaji Bawumia na catch so the rent scheme e dia ba behind Dayama youth omo adwuma. Such a scam.
I didn't know scam.
Nipa say na ba hide Dayama omo.
Omo this data.
Oh master, they should stop the fake life. We are tired of them.
Is it that you don't believe the data from government sources?
Alhaji Bawumia nyo bia was nipa GDP.
Alhaji Bawumia na say Alhaji Bawumia. But he didn't implement that policy. The works and housing ministry.
Nipa betena ha. Nipa dodo omo benefit from that scheme no. Fabra no omo expose him.
Okay, it means you don't believe them.
We don't believe them. Me say those in power.
Me
say those in power today. Omo kanokre. You know them. We know them. Now obi catch us about bete wa ho kire so na obeto wa ho kire mu a. How can you trust that person? Obi ene ukokrum na ofa bayre, o to bayre timi ka se bayre na wa fa say 40 cedis. Aden.
Bayre size ben.
Open size. Ene go ubenya size.
Enya size na kire ne bo.
Me se go ubenya size ni bi 40 Ghana cedis. Utimi kodwom ni yayi ntosu miensa ama 10 cedis. Jene ni yayi nketenkete bi ama 20 cedis. Meanwhile, we are doing planting for food and jobs. Meboa. Obi ma mention osika ya investing in planting for food and job. Now, because the more ye Ghana no, more ye ne se ochine bi ni ho biem. So the more pe bi ana mo be. Obi under planting for food and job. And aduane bo aye din okroma. In 2018, omo invested 400 million Ghana cedis. In 2019, almost I invested 380 million Ghana cedis. In 2020, almost I invested another 400 million Ghana cedis. In 2021, almost invested 439 million Ghana cedis. In 2022, almost I invested 614 million Ghana cedis. In 2023, almost invested 660 million Ghana cedis. Okani nyina abomu a ebemo 2.893 billion. Obi, as of 2016, I if you so now Greek sector it grew by 2.7%. And as of 2027, 2024 year woman, and yet and somewhere 0.7%. So the question I mean Busa say, are there now to me catch them say we invest over 2.8 billion in planting for food and job. What kind of policy document and I 3 items made serious in vegetables. And yet Kroma, a broke boy ding, who doesn't know? Etimunkwa na moye planting for food and job aduane bo san yeden. Nti ene okodoma enclave ananka nkoko na abu ho ankoko no omo short because poultry farmers ntimi to poultry feed. Kane abro na ne to ne de feeding nkoko. Omo timi fi Ghana. Eko nearby countries Ivory Coast ne Burkina se ekope brato. So the government itself is not useless. Very useful very useless administration, because at the end of the day, o policy biana o de bano yenya positive results. Obi aden aduane bo edin okrumaza. So we are planting for food and job na abroom na kenke ye bo no 1 cedi na ene obi me dok no betimi edi be 5 cedi de 4 eno ne koya na se buy.
Aye wo Eric J.
Now me no didi. What I say? Meanwhile at the same time when you were campaigning in 2016, Nanadu kenke 1 cedi o se ne bo eden. Ene kosua hyewa ejina kwan ho ayeton. Wonim se kosua nam 3 cedi ne 4 cedi. So such characters, kosua kure ton 4 cedi no waka kire so the mobile phone beba na the 1 cedi age. Na the be 100 years etua. Be careful with them. Omo embarrassment in our system. They are more than scammers, because how they are talking now. Ne di omo de aye no. We need not to sit and say yem sure omo hwe han.
Into what would a future NDC government
The future NDC government in fire. And I'm saying the future NDC government in fire past in the measure. Yen if you kunya so na Ghana if you come and Nkrumah be see John Mahama person near public debt near 122 billion. And no. If future. In the Kosiabo beba saying. Meba obi mameka say moncho. Afia unia what's the name of the other lady? Yes, I came to this very studio. Omo conducted research be. Okay. I think in 2016 it was our poultry industry. Yeah. Also, we called my enclave no. Na enkoko omo ho ye enkoko number 16 million. And at the last time I conducted our research, na enkoko no claim so omo do 2 million. Ni nyina ye feeder omo de mom. Because ye tie akonya so no ye the policy buyer na favor the agric sector, comma poultry farmers say even frozen chicken crown ye de buy was say poultry farmers who me produce me 50%. Into your almost soft loan facilities are not mode a year you may boost to or mojumo. Ask yourself. Connection man for Mba, you know, be a importer, be a the Akuko for Zubakruma. And say, see, now Akuko in your bed out of the door. Because you are not sure to the Akanabo. Are you asking me?
No, sir.
I am telling you, sir, in 2016, I'm questioning the alternative. We are going to support them as we were doing then.
In the Kusiabo Beba saying,
but I am telling you, sir, the year in 2016, now Coco number 60 million and now 1 million because a good policy. No be. Does it make sense not to Kusiaba acquire no for city? At us, Muma.
And Trasum in this Ghana for tomorrow.
They say Ghana for tomorrow. You can't see you be investing in agribusiness. Agribusiness now you be investing in poultry industry. We are going back to them as we did. They said the term sika edema pharmaceutical industry to binko then the farmer NS chemist. We did those things. But I am first signboard and go see what's NAB NS chemist. They said they will support to Kasapa. Now the signboard is your 1D 1F. We yes our cosmetic politics no. So any mana reckless expenditure now my yen ye ba yen ye. Ye metina konwa so enko tam $2 million say ye prescribe trinketike fasoro. E man ye dikin tuaka. Those useless nyama yen ye. And I am metina kroma say ye de be $58 million etu amana National Cathedral. Sa nyama na ye reckless yen ye. Ye metina kroma say fertilizer e was say dey planting for food and job. Na fertilizer ni na kodi Cote d'Ivoire. Ye nye sa nyama no. Me no ka say ye fia konwa so 2016. Tonnage of cocoa na yetimi producing kroma was not more than 900,000 metric tons. And they look at even how they are struggling to get 400,000 metric tons. Because this reckless government, ye say cocoa kweni no season kre was or the fertilizer good in food yes no ntimi nto obi meboa. So ye nya banyo otenase. E ka say was all ye free fertilizer policy. They said you free education no. But why dwene say kweni na nko school nti ono ne fertilizer ni de wotwam. Into obi koka free education said ya unya adwem money di tra fertilizer musu obetwam. That is the thinking. Into ene Ghana enye wanwa say factories are edi cocoa and the chocolate. Edu baby no mo crack cocoa free Ivory Coast. When was the last time I was ansem? Yeah ba ye ngu PBC for the past 11 months PBC ye gu workers going to into your produced by company limited. Obi usi su okroma ye ka cocoa adwuma omo na omo cocoa adwuma popular pie was it not PBC? Then I'm open some the PBC ago. Okay. So what I am telling you is we will do something different from DS, and we have a track record. Yeja inflation around 15%. Almost the time they be call 54% because of bad leadership, and we won't do that. You spend it recklessly. You be manage Ghana for sikani judiciously. You metna say yen ye wa be mo say capture state ejapade nyina. And I'm not here. Or Cromans as that prime areas in a connection man for or Marco investors at your Mafanina. Maton to the extent that Chimota Forest, Romutra Bija, Moidemo mobile warrior Modachi. Now Kwame Nkrumah must on Bay and come back to BB. So no wonder send a post or Mabo Bracha and Kwame Nkrumah because Kwame Nkrumah by one to Chimota Forest. Wait, one castle Mabo was Simon Kromano, Samo Kwame Nkrumah. Say Yensin Casa no kind. Obi, I'm telling you this. And peeping at the next 4 years, on Bechapo. Yes, they can do it. What can because forest say Okroma in Ayaseno. It's so Okroma in Ayaseno. What again? What do we have as a nation? And couple. Obeba no much.
Ekosiisen higher Sempa FM. Prof, mema osimenum na wrapping up comments.
Okay, say
yes.
Dr. Bamia Erabeshe Ghana Statistical Service or say almost figures no. Air Force. Obi graphic online. Ghana Statistical Service admits error in website data. The Ghana Statistical Service has admitted putting up erroneous data after MPP flag bearer running mate Dr. Mahmoud Bamia criticized government's handling of the economy, describing it as undisciplined, reckless, and incompetent. So they came themselves. Admitted said.
Thank you, Prof.
Thank
you, Prof. You know why I like
it. Okay, say must say nyame ya adoma Eric.
Prof.
We me nyakoto. Hwe. Ensema otina radio so kano. Empo twanya de ade no. Ewini power.
Asempa FM.
Me nka se me. Oh. The way I would describe what Bamia or your this or your that, these are unpaintable words and can't change penny for. Minya, ubet miam can was same Ghana for no mutil no for my bar. We don't do that.
Mahama a thief and
not you.
Mahama incompetent.
Eric J.
Measure now the madam. I'll give you equal measure. So don't advise me. Eslo usu to make us and the backward only 8 years in Mianza.
Esla Kaina and Yad
and Akufado Monos Abasomani minister.
Esla Kaina for
was in about 17 years. I didn't identity Mahama and you think this caliber
you want to repeat it.
No,
Minya.
Don't advise me on this.
Eric, 5 minutes.
I take back my advice.
I was mean 24.
See, and same beer. former President John Mahama ekai. Nyani nyina na okan ya okaso be ya
FM.
Obi. So she will call him a liar. Okase onya akwanya obeye training college all the 10 regions. Otimi ye. So what man no. But like I say oyobia or tough. I cannot say that. Because when me probably because now good intention so obeye. But ebia wanya akade. So I wouldn't. In politics, or your manifesto, what make us obey A, B, C, D. You make projections. Obi, very soon you're going to be a lawyer. Your projections can fail. It doesn't mean say the all cannot now that is not the reason. It could be unless you are able to figure out say or Canada, but good intentions cannot be achieved. And this cartel say on my 110 premium of health insurance. To me, it was Mills and Mahama. So do we say on me at for now? Because Professor Mills or can be or say omuna power on by reduce fuel prices drastically. Could they do that? So it was very careful. Meanwhile, then inflation true 22 when Kufuor came to power 2001 inflation was 40.50. Kufuor Fisuna number 18%. Most was admitted by single digits for some time.
33 months.
But free muna John Mahama buy no or about 15.4%. And now Kufuor Ediko single digit 7.9 for a very long time.
How many times?
May say we had single digit inflation and a deal for a very long time.
And now do you mean?
No, very long time. And as I say Ekosiisen because of COVID-19 and number 3. So Ekosiisen 54. Minoka about 22.8. We are projecting say by the end of the year no about 15. Now 59 year projecting no it could be achieved or not. It's possible we can even do below 15. It's possible we can achieve the 15, or it depends on the environment. So one to me achieve it doesn't mean say ABR you didn't do the right thing, but circumstances could have led to that. What about me? I can say every Ghanaian will own a bank account. Will own a bank account. But I mean, thank God, with the advent of the mobile network interoperability. Obi, you don't even need to go to the bank to open an account. I don't remember the last time everything is here. With the digital inclusion, you can have bank accounts here. Time much society no man ya doom no. A time come. That is why banks are being innovative and sharp. Bringing financial matters close to our doorsteps. I didn't even know me bank a stand chart. I remember me call Kumasi call home branch manager no Harper Road. I didn't even know say me call upon with my phone no. Or more cashless system here. Bet me I send this campo to somebody. Now when you code or call ATM and get the money. Easy. Things are changing. So the traditional ways of doing things, no mean I'm telling you, say, idea, Ekosiisen. Okay, I say, assessor batching. On the introduce rent assistance scheme. Okay, at least the idea was say, you bet me a diabua, a mobile to rent rooms or more, ABR or monibi. It has been implemented. Baby son can be. It's a new intervention. As time goes on, I mean, about me already check the door now. It has been done. So, Obian Chantro, Messer say, so because Master Moman is what Chantro, shall maybe what about Babia can or say, you can do all the propaganda you like, but if your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. That is a factual statement. Because you see, the fundamentals. The time he made that statement, Obi, inflation was not doing well. interest rates were not doing well. The fundamentals were not doing well. So the exchange rate will obviously show as we speak. Because of the global situation, the context, challenge the fundamentals of the economy. Every country in the world had their fundamentals shaking. Go and check. International conferences admit all these issues. My president, former, was it Harvard Economic speech or admit the change Africa is going through and by Ghana to COVID-19. Okay. So politics kind of great. Yeah. Fuel prices, of course so. But I thank God say and I share in the pains of Ghanaians because we pay more. But at least me in terms of stability in power supply, going to the pumps, almost 8 years. Yen san lie enkoto gas. Yen san lie enkoto fuel die in this country. In 2014. FM. Yes, san lie. Yes, san lie. Yes, san lie. In the month of April, mekai. Bantuma me san lie enkoto fuel. That time there was no global shock in this country. They couldn't. But I'm saying that in the midst of difficulties now, at least power stability, relative power stability is assured. You got sunlight got to fuel. These are credits are buying actually that in the midst of difficulties, we are still able to hold our own. And I think Ghana will look at all these things and judge Nakufado and MPP against the NDC and former President Mahama. That is what Ghanaians are going to do. So, we want the deliverables. You have the vision to cash in on. I mean, that is going to be the campaign going forward. Okay. You admit it. Me, I'm a communicator for the party. We tell our communicator, say, you should empathize with Ghanaians. When I was starting my debate on the economy, Adam Ekayano say, yeah, community global now, Ghanaians, and we appreciate the pains and everything Ghanaians are going through. An admission of remorse, empathizing with them. Me who your party for Omucha Ghana from poor. Me who. So, but you see, I'm not saying now, media. She, only say, omo deposit omosika, fund management institutions now. It happened, why now I want 2015-16?
Yes.
DKM, yeah. And now this man,
Just Motors, Indom.
The money was not paid. In this mid-year budget review, we are making provision of 1.5 billion. Maybe at least to reduce
cabinet approval.
Yes,
as to where the money will come from.
I'm sure that from next month, it's going to be done. That is the indication that I got.
I think the question has been said because it was not budgeted for in the original budget statement. The mid-year budget did not provide where that money will be coming from. It only says a cabinet approval.
Yeah, but
in the for now we don't know.
I mean, for what I know, it says space has been created within the budget space to
cater for 1.5 billion. Well, that's huge money.
Yeah, huge money. But you see, because a buying, even though their cost, you cannot fault a buying. What I say, but also, say some of them there could be genuine mistake. Once them no information or him and respond. These are some of the good things. I say then podo abandon. Me say that about me on a liar, on a deceitful, an honest person, Ghana for penasem. That is why anywhere he goes, a man for dimnika edinachi, both young and old, rich and poor. Obia epenasem because you'll be a ben of mercy. what I say. And you know, Eric, Mr. Mo, yeah, Monusu and to
kind of wasem.
No, but can wasem by Mr. Say, Papa no bia o chato. Yeah. Or make a petition, not say a mama. Okay. Doesn't mean say we are truthful. Very well. Say ministers mommy. I'm a choir or say on my negotiation, NLC NAT, and I'm say end of August. They are going to make provision for this.
Sure.
And you know, say, assuming, say, I'm as well, you tell me, say, me a truthful. When I'm relying on information, somebody else.
Eric,
Filippo.
Yes.
Prof, you see, I know you like me, may I wait. But Susukru ana ubesisu amobino. And one ibesisu amo pepe. And you should know how I communicate. Me adiane da wa me fanche me go straight. What am I say? That is me. Ebi obi foforo de be connect, but me say de me hu no say na me kano. Because say oti kujaba. Then women organizer. It make us in any anima hammer or your cromfo. Na no your sound language. Eslowusu. It make us neba only 18 years crajune no. Adwene then it me ye chema hammer adwene. And no, your sector minister 8 years.
But we are Eric.
Remember, I know. Yes, I know. And one thing I make us say, someone more kind near the mamo. What am I say? So those things, Mahama incompetent, Mahama you said a lot in this country. And politics near you, you buy my quotation. So you don't expect me to say me back. Yes, because you see. We are in a country. We are in a country. Must psyche nipa mu say, and someone mo can be an it missing ki woni pa adwene. So that is how you speak. Obi, sa o mo come di kasa na o mo kan nyina no hwere ya sa o mo ko gina ka. Alaji ba o mi abetimi aba be gina greater class o beto mobile phone amobi. Huh? He can't.
I say on ka won so beto mobile phone.
Oh, me say.
And as na wo te no.
Me say na ka o yan na ekwaji aba. Obetumi agina greater akra ka mobile phone asem no ka ba hwe ba bi okogina kan no kyerese bia nipa osusu ni se ni krum ho no nipa dodo na ensua wo man kwa akiri te se de ye egu nkranti ono de kwowe omo but ya trawo that is their mindset.
So o make announcement the first time.
Oh masa jai enti wo de prof utumi fo amefa na eme de pass okofa financial institution sika de share budget
DKM
ene so hwe social media na me ne MPP fo no asa aye ntokwa wo me free bronga half
Asempa FM.
Ya chemu treba still yehu ya se nipa baako. Obi ade a edi yenya in our region in 2016 was DKM. Obi ade a edi yenya ye defeat to ye. Obi ye defeat to ye DKM Jester Motors God is love ne de keka ho. Alaji ba omi ana mapa West a obontoa. Ena Martin Daly CEO of DKM Edinachi.
Odinechi.
And go to my wall and check.
No, but sir, you've gotten a response from Krobia.
Now, more response. No, kind of trust. Krobia said, "Say, the guy is not even MPP member in the first place. When you're part of a more campaign team,
sure.
Me ko pulu ni picture ba ya. Oni ambuderi mo ko work o MPP atade no. Ho de no makwele back say ane or MPP ni ntia na yeden. But I am telling you, say, these are the people who defrauded the people of Brongahafo region. And then people before quelling and said John Mahama Hire Lodina and FBA DKM. So these fraudsters are now following Baumia in his campaign tour. This Ponzi scheme on Modibe Dupia in Bon region. Then Martin Daly. No, your core member.
Papani or former
MPP new D campaign net you Moko West, baby or Mokobia Martin Daly team or a key campaign member in the region for Baumia. Into Obi on a defraud the Bono region. Just as he cannot sponsor MPP campaign or Upper West, is that so? Uni nipo munya hypertension uye. Uni mo nipa DK ma ku in Bono region. You peddle lies. Mo de ko share lodin ani nikunu. Mo nim na gu ase no. Go to my Facebook wall, you see the post and the banter Twitter ni e and why they adan afraid there omo distance omo free na won say onkonye MPP ni. So I posted a picture on him there mo call work. You can go to my wall now and check. So these are the caliber of people more defrauding for money but we and namo bontoa. So and there was a group of scammers I can't team no. It is a Ghana for nya kwenya man dey yawie. Obey is defe. Nya no ne hwehwe. You have a task as a leader of economic management team. You've been in power for almost 8 good years. The basic question Ghana for Ubu Santa, you're sitting a mutis, and that is the basic question, Ubi. Otum for Nana Mabomi Muso. Make I say you lose the election. Urama Hama comments ya Cochiano. Okay, I some more country no. Or say Ghana for the company and Ibrene to a betiao.
Yes.
Ne Ghana for me. A common day and any 2016 come. Obi, is it the same value? Obi. A common day and any 2016 come here pay. And then Dianebo Africa high in Adrian or my Adrianable food inflation was for Ghana. Yes, we are planting for food and jobs. And then a buyer swap for penny $4 gumum pass. Into Momo Sorena Moko Johnson, Namucho when you panas $1 guamunim Sagan and Nibia Antono. Is that how you think? Huh? Is that how you think? Just a mono co bank a crown a bank for no cranium faso. I'm a gem for money to get Musa yes can amudi gumon pass. Near saying your bamum penny for more defending this act. No wonder. Obi, none other than quadratro BEC or motor mathematical assets. Yet on the same. Me MPD or that common mems about who you bet 30 something cities. Napon Quart Education Ministry or Thomas set back home saying 75 Ghana cities. Urefi. Mathematical set, Urefi. Huh? Urefi. Most second and maybe Urefi. Past question, maybe senior, maybe respectfully. Mess and what creating every sector of our economy. And quadratic chroma, Munya syllabus, and no more printed past questions. Now, Momo school no past question now, Prof. Would this year the anchor Hanote? And I'm saying, where was the syllabus? No Munya syllabus. Into to me, Betina Kunyaso, a cobe 5-7 years. Now, to me, printed syllabus, but to me, Sika printed past questions. Look at this leadership. On the foresight, and Ghanaians are aware. So me Eric J will be on the foresight, and me Metna and the Federal so foresight. You don't have it because at the end of the day, within your 7 years, the hardship of what create Ghana for me name Busiano, unprecedented. Obi, nanka ye den, se me crew msuma in crew. Ope se osi dan ya obeto cement 115 Ghana cedis. Obi aden. Then minister no be di Ghana mebuna tem say ye tise coconut adwene bi anim no. Ono na timi akogina mrahye bedwefie se nka ono kra de mra ba se de be ya e be ma cement price aye stable. Na onim se economy na mu bunu na de prices ne kosoro. Ye ti kro ma ye clinker ye bi wa. Manufacturers no mon kra. Dollar na yen no mo de kra obi mebo. So if you are not able to manage the cedi ne dollar na import and import no the dollar na ekwo import aba at the end of the day are we not the final consumers and bear the cost of it? So sit and plan well for the citizens now you wukrum hano. Because mama mo na mubu no ekoyi anyo obi an beka enkoyi ya beka because niema na ho ye ne ya Ghana for beka sa ban we de ye obi ya papa kofo be de akonwa o kofo bae ye hu de oye de koy and MPP ntira na no na po boni din otwe break no lucky nko boy MPP mu gains am anya ni kroma am de champion mu hina akofo mu yi kofo firi mu am nso bia okroma because the mess akufo ado ne ba omi agya ne ho no ye hwede nchirima begina so aka MPP asem. And I am telling you from here obi President Akufo Addo on the be president obe free Ghana konwa so ahwe obi ankai ne da because the boni o de di o man no e boro so ene wo ma e pre contract ho say yi. Meanwhile, when you were in opposition, you were campaigning of family and friends near the other. Oh, by our so for ne webusu and phone call abem your first press conference. They were close to 60. And they will tell you mubo habajan kroma creative art board on also. Duty free shop, ye see them na 3 no momo hu adwene de ama wo ba. Ye koka ne business or competitive tendering. Look at these people. And we are in the country and yema nkoyi. Mo transi amesene app na mo fa chira koto. Now, no funny things here happen was Senate Hotels. Brian Champo and Anwanda no ba hotel business. No, we manage hotel and Yam Faswa or no Timmy Koto Senate, Japadi hotels, or no, you wait me manage.
And you're Brian and I
to a company, Nidia. And what you know, until Sagan Airport Company, you say domestic, you need a boca, Uncle Toy, Senano Metroy, and also your Pubu or Wissy Concoto. So, Modi Sikana Munya or Ghana for Mopesa Mosadiga, Modi Jigana Japadi. So today, these ministers in government, almost estate developers, are buying that prime areas, most developers, in Afa. Into a Chinabi, no Quatana Bontia, a common de come home be Ukruma da. MPP Nina Rebecca's only bedding me a term comment from 1 to last hour, no, or on the Oblidichen Ubia. and he won't sit and reason. It's about time say we leadership in Yamankoya. You say it. Some of us we say you can't. Maybe better now me MPs koko to aba na me support. I condemn them. Some people called me Eric KJ. I thought that na say masa. Adia na o ye nsi ye nyina na nsunsuanso no bebe so me I'll talk about it. I am not the type me hu no kra na me dodge. I won't do that. So honorable, the media budget review that you presented, man kokra nkeye. Because COVID levy obi entwasumu. Obi we are seeing nyina yare aba obi ampese otinidi. She say Alhaji Bawumia ne president Akufo-Addo nko awo yare ne nkai dum. Nti nka COVID de call yeso mo san kai aye den.
COVID de call.
E wo ha wo. Obi COVID de call ye mo san kai aye den kai dum. Obi
Eric J.
Obi pension na HIV buy you.
645.
Nti the AC buy ne pension. So no the HIV tax buyer. Nke say da ho. Kraman yare baba so obi pension na buy ye de ho tax buy. Cholera, malaria. So why? A colleague who is a contractor or crab beat to me, and no chairman ni receipt. COVID levy 1% net. Obi, and no one cover 1 million Ghana cedis. Beat me an wakra. What sort of TV is this?
Eric J. in the attending camera.